welcome back. This is part 2 of the Rant and Rave wrestling show. Now in part 1 we had the news, the good, the bad and the ugly. We had the In Future Endeavour board and we had Scott breakdown TNA. One comment I do have to make on Scott's TNA thing is I agree with the whole Diva knockout situation. If the knockouts were put the same way as the Divas are, no one would watch the knockouts. The Divas need to be like the knockouts. They need to have at least, I'm not saying put them on for a 30-minute match, put them on a good 5-6 minute match and let them do the thing. Maybe if they did that, people like Mickie James and Gail Kim wouldn't have gone back to TNA. And Sting, I agree with Sting. Sting needs to be the general manager because halfway through the match, or not even halfway through the match, just as the match started, Sting did a couple of simple moves and we got the "You still got it" chant. Of course he still got it because he's done a simple move, but do we need that chant every time Sting gets in the ring? Anyway, good. I agree with Scott. Good pay-per-view for once. I'm always one to rip on TNA, not going to lie, but they impressed me last night. Now, behind me is the Mania card. Missed off here at the moment is Kane and Orton. Kane and Orton are just two superstars that have been put together, basically just so they seem relevant in the WWE wrestling world for going into feuds after into like Extreme Rules. There's also a Diva match with, was it Beth Phoenix and Eve versus Kelly Kelly and someone off a TV show. I'm not even going to learn the name, to be honest. Let's get to the bottom. We've got Team Ace versus Team Long. The thing I've got a problem with this is I'm looking forward to the match because it's like the Money in the Bank match, that thing where guys that need to do something that are just loitering around can get in there and do something for Mania, so they've got the Mania moment sort of thing. The team is the thing I've got the problem with. We've got Captain Otunga leading Henry and Christian. Now Christian was a 3-time champion or 2-time champion last year, was it? If I'm wrong, or you have to comment, let me know. And we've got Mark Henry, who was a sort of breakout star. Okay, he's been in the company for years, but he got his real big push last year. Got given the world champion, went over clean over Orton, started the Hall of Pain, took out Kane for a while, took out Big Show for a while. And he put over Daniel Bryan towards the beginning of this year. He should not be being led by Otunga, who's done nothing. Okay, he might be a former champion, he was in Nexus, but that was it. He wasn't the leader of Nexus. He wasn't a good, successful tag team. He was just a tag team that was put together once Nexus disbanded. That's so far that Team Ace. Team Long, you've got R-Truth, who I talked about before with the Miz and the whole Alex Riley thing, who was in that part of Awesome Truth. But before that, he had the whole storyline with the little Jimmy, and he broke out of his shell and became a good main event against John Cena, put on a decent match against John Cena, even though he lost. And then went into back into Awesome Truth. Did have good matches with CM Punk and Triple H. I think it was Night of Champions. Or it might have been Vengeance, one of the two. And then obviously the match with Rock and Cena at Survivor Series. So since then it's become the comedy joke thing. I had a proper good match with Miz since the whole turning on each other ending the thing. Kingston, not a fan, never have been, but he's there when WWE needs him. Someone needs to put him in the hat in the Elimination Chamber to be the high flyer of the match. Lights around, does drag Devin Bourne for a decent tag team. They actually did have some decent tag team matches against Swagger and Ziggler later on in the year. But again, they're being led by Santino Marella. Now, I'm not dissing on Santino Marella. Santino Marella is a talent in the ring, but Vince is so set on having Santino Marella as a comedy act, as a comedy wrestler, playing more to his skills, which I don't mind. For your mid-card or your opening matches or some backstage segments, I know they have the foreign exchange stuff on their YouTube channel, which is alright for a good 3-4 minute watch. You don't want to see him actually United States champion, and I don't think he should be leading a team. The rest of the Team Long, probably going to be Ezekiel Jackson, just because of the way he's been messed around by Dave Otunga and all that. Probably Evan Bourne, don't know why. And Ramsdale, if Ramsdale's back in time, I don't see who else they could put on the team if Ramsdale doesn't make it back in time. He's obviously Sin Cara's still out. I don't see who they could put in. Team Ace, it was released on WrestleZone, or was it Wrestling News Source, that the rest of their team is probably going to be Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio. Now Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler, I can see them going in straight away. No problem, they're already in the main event, and obviously the whole US title switch over when the general manager swap shows. Again, I'm not 100% sure on Del Rio. Is he growing okay? Can he work a full match? And if he does, I think he's going to have to come back and work a match either tonight on Raw or next week on Raw, before they can't just bring him in and have his return match at Mania. If he messes up at Mania, it's going to show. Next match, Cody Rhodes versus The Big Show. Now, Cody Rhodes is another one. He won the Intercontinental Championship when he was the whole disfigured superstar. Took the title up a bit, give it the classic title, giving that last little hope of proper wrestling for the people who grew up watching wrestling in like the 80s or the early 90s. But since then, he's not really faced. He's not had that main feud, even if it's like a main mid-card feud to build this matchup. He was obviously a part of Team Barrett, Survivor Series. He went to the. I can't remember if he had a match at TLC. Oh yeah, he did with Booker T, but that was literally just a build-up thing to build him up a little bit more as a main eventer. In the Rumble, had a decent showing in the Rumble, but didn't win it. Was in the decent showing in the Elimination Chamber again, but didn't win. He's not actually defended that title in a storyline, and you throw him in against Big Show. Now they're probably going to have Big Show win because he's never won at Mania before, or they're going to keep him being never winning at Mania against Cody Rhodes. How do you put Cody Rhodes over? He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to do something. He's going to have to change his game up. He can't win him. Obviously, he's not. I don't see him being able to hit the crossroads. He could do the beautiful disaster kick like he did on Carly on SmackDown, but is that how you want to see a match end at WrestleMania? Now, there's all talks of Shaq and Shaq having a match with Big Show. Have Shaq come in as like an outside enforcer. I know you got the special referee, but an enforcer who can get involved in the match and won't get cause of disqualification. Shaq come in. If they want to do a match with Shaq and Big Show further down the line, this could be the build up to it. Like they had the whole spot in 09, I think it was SummerSlam, leading up to SummerSlam, where Shaq tackled the Big Show, sticking up for crime time. Not much of a match anyway. World Heavyweight title, Daniel Bryan versus the Royal Rumble winner Sheamus. Now everyone was saying that obviously the winner of the Royal Rumble was going to be Barrett or Jericho. No one thought Sheamus. Sheamus literally caught me off by him winning it. Daniel Bryan is a great talent. Obviously I've wanted to see Daniel Bryan in WWE since Ring of Honor back in 2002, since some of his matches in ZZW and the FWA. Now that he's here, he's disappointing me. I know he's doing the whole yes and point to the belt, and that's about 15 minutes of the answers of him just saying yes. He's had matches with Big Show and Mark Henry. These are big guys. Obviously all matches are the same with big guys, little guys. Big guy is going to do all the power thing. You might win with get submissions on him every like it's a disqualification or a count or a victory. He's not had that. Okay, he's having the matches with CM Punk, which were amazing. He's not had that big feud for a guy that he can wrestle with and he can work a whole match with, not like Ring of Honor style. Sheamus don't like him as a face at all. There's no upside to him being a face. He lost the Hornswoggle at Christmas and that little stupid back run. Now that Hornswoggle can talk, so Hornswoggle can now talk. Okay, he might have been undefeated for a bit in singles action. That's why I think they give him the world title shot by making him in the Rumble. But when he was a heel, he was so much more dominant and more to talk about. The bro kick. I think it's a bad guy finisher. You know, the pump kick. You kick someone's head off, you see that as a bad guy finisher. The high cross is a bad guy finisher where you're throwing your opponent across the ring. I really don't know what to say about this match. I think Sheamus will win just for the whole thing of they want to try and build the Royal Rumble up as new Money in the Bank if they're going to cancel Money in the Bank. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Now, we knew this match was going to happen for months. So Jericho's come back now end of the world as you know it. We all thought it was Taker. Don't know why they put Jericho in. It doesn't fit Jericho's persona. So, best in the world this, best in the world that. Is that going to be it? Last week on Raw, Jericho obviously perks up that CM Punk's father was an alcoholic. That's why he's straight edge. Great work by CM Punk. Didn't say anything, left the ring, took to Twitter. As you know, that he was annoyed or did some exclusive video for WWE.com. I can't remember. But this match is probably going to be your wrestlers match of the night. But there are rumours of it going on first. Do we really want to see the WWE title, the main title in the company going on as your first match on your biggest stage? Maybe the Divas match or probably the Team Ace should go on first. Should be high up the card. I'm hoping for obviously a Punk win. Not being a big fan of Jericho as it is, but if Jericho wins, he's not going to have to tap long because he's obviously leaving WWE after WrestleMania and going back on tour with Fozzy. So maybe they'll have a Jericho win. Jericho drops the title to either Punk or someone else at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Triple H, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell with Shawn Michaels referee. Looking forward to the match, not looking forward to the whole situation with the referee. Shawn Michaels and Taker at 26 had the end of an era match. No, Michaels leaves. Have you paused it? So, yeah, we're fucking up on videos, who cares, troll me. Yeah, so at the end of the year, Shawn Michaels left. Now, Shawn Michaels come back and he's going to be the referee. We saw a little bit of heat between Shawn Michaels and Triple H because Triple H got so annoyed that someone might see him as being worse than Shawn Michaels, which I think is Shawn Michaels. There's no better. There's one or two people that are better in the ring, storytelling wise in the ring, that's better than Shawn Michaels. One being Flair, one being Brett. Maybe a Savage as well. But this match can't end. This match is going to lead to a match with Shawn Michaels in which, as great as Shawn Michaels versus Triple H is, if he's going to screw Triple H, do we need to see another Shawn Michaels match? They might drag out till next Mania. And Shawn Michaels, as good as he is in the ring, after about 4 or 5 weeks, his promos become repetitive, and we don't want to see a 12-month long repetitive promo like we have with some parts of The Rock and Cena. Again, with Taker, do they need a third WrestleMania match? I think Taker's obviously going to win, go to 20-0, might lose next year, then it's his 21, so he's got the perfect 20 wins with the 1 loss. But then again, there is talk of him retiring, so it could be Triple H winning, ending that match there. Again, now, Rock Cena, they made this match the night after WrestleMania 27, and I threw my phone at the TV. I was annoyed, tweeting everything. I didn't like the fact that they were going to build a match 1 year in advance, the main event of pay-per-view, which is the whole Royal Rumble winner is supposed to get the main event. And Rock this and the films and the phoning and the notes on his arm. Cena is repetitive in that sense, whereas the Rock is repetitive in the whole Kung Pao chicken bitch and the Fruity Pebble, that's all repetitive. Like the fact that John Cena came out with the heel thugonomics on Raw, it's a whole different thing of what we used to see John Cena do in the last couple of years with the whole saluting and everything and they're playing to the crowd. Maybe if that was the Cena we saw every week, more people might be into John Cena. The Rock concert was funny as fuck. I didn't like the one in 03 that involved Goldberg and Austin, so I thought, oh no, we're going to see this again and I'm going to fall asleep. But it was good until the We Will Rock You part and Dwayne fucked up. Now, I did think that The Rock would drag Cena through this promo, through this match, and have it all about Rock with Cena just there. But Cena was carrying his weight just more. I think everyone knew Cena was carrying The Rock a little bit on the end of this. Do I think they should fight before Mania? No. But I do think either tonight on Raw or next week there needs to be a face-to-face, nose-to-nose confrontation where they stop making... It's all serious. When they get in the ring together, it's all jokey fun, they're all smiling at each other. I think they need to get the whole serious thing about it. Rock needs to put over Cena if Cena turns heel. They're planning to do 3 matches with The Rock and Cena, best of 3 sort of thing. I've seen a turn heel, screw The Rock. You don't see The Rock on the Raw the Monday after. They think we've got rid of The Rock altogether. Cena brags, goes over some faces over the next couple of months. Leading up to SummerSlam, The Rock returns, who wants his rematch. Let them have their rematch. Maybe SummerSlam, or at Survivor Series where it all started. Cena turns face again, apologises for what he did to The Rock, and they agree to have 1 more match next year's WrestleMania. Maybe not the main event again, but they have 1 more match to end it all. I'll be right, I won 1, you won 1, let's just see who the best is and have 1 more match. Then basically, at the time of the point of what wrestling business is like at that time, then we'll work out who should win that match. But I think The Rock needs to win and end it at Mania, or he needs to win by turning heel to set up the 3 matches. So basically that's my view on WrestleMania so far. Obviously Raw's tonight, but we will be posting these videos once a week, every Monday. So before Raw, and then we'll be on Raw, SmackDown, TNA, pay-per-views, build up to more Mania, because obviously I think more people are going to add into the Team Long match. If you want to listen to me and Scott rant a bit more, follow us on Twitter, follow me at The Sheldon, follow Scott at Scott TNA Neod. Now, I'm a normal person who has no connections to the wrestling business. I have a normal life. I might tweet my friends to see what they're up to and what they're watching. I might check in on Get Glued. I'm watching One Born every minute with my wife. Don't think that I'm just wrestling based. I do tweet during all of Raw, through TNA sometimes, through SmackDown sometimes, all the way through the pay-per-view. So if you want to follow me, follow me. Leave comments below if you want, maybe a topics that we can bring up in next week's show. But until then, peace out.